Hey guys, it's Yee.
And it's Alex.
Hope you guys been doing well out there. We're back with Pillow
Turn this way,
Talk.
yo.
It's been a minute. You guys recently seen me, but you haven't seen Alex in a while. What's up, boo?
Just been working a lot,
Yeah.
minding my business.
Minding the business that pays you.
That's right.
Yeah, so as we talked about last time about the Cardi B situation, and I mentioned we'll probably be bringing that up again with Alex. So we're back with Cardi B part 2. This time getting Alex's point of view. We both
The
just
womanizer.
we both just heard when I came on here and spoke about it, Cardi B haven't she didn't say nothing about it prior to it, but at this point Cardi B has responded to all the allegations and all the rumors that was out about it. And I guess there was a rumor that it was possible that Offset had a child on her. She answered that that's not true.
False information.
False. She said that there was no cheating involved as well, and she also said that
wasn't no cheating.
No
So
cheating
he
involved.
wasn't cheating.
There was no cheating involved.
I'm gonna get on her now.
And then, she just said that she was tired of them arguing and not seeing things eye to eye, and she just wanted to get away from that before things escalated to cheating. And then she also said that she just wanted to be a free bird, you know. As you guys know, prior to this video, I stated, you know, if she felt like she wanted to be by herself or she didn't want to wait till she got cheated on again, she had every right to do so, you know. And I'm pretty sure Alex probably have a different point of view, so I'm gonna let you speak on how you feel about the whole situation.
Free bird. That's what she said.
Free as a bird.
So I thought he did cheat on her. So he didn't cheat on her.
He didn't cheat on her.
He didn't have another child.
He didn't have another child.
She wanted to get a divorce because they're arguing.
And she just wanna. I guess she's practicing prevention. She wanna prevent.
So, question: do Cardi know that marriage and relationships, period, not even people are gonna argue?
I'm pretty sure she knows that, but she probably at a place where she's tired of arguing. She said she was tired of arguing. So if they're arguing constantly,
and why do you think they're arguing constantly?
I don't know. Like I said prior in the previous video, it's different dealing with your spouse. You know how people have been dealing with each other, having to deal with each other due to the quarantine. They probably ain't never had to really like sit down and really like be together how they've been having to be together lately, and she probably can't deal with it.
So if you can't be with your spouse, quarantine or no quarantine, you really shouldn't be with that person. So they're probably not compatible, first of all.
So.
And it sounds like in my opinion, it sounds like Cardi want to be a single mom. Single mom is hot right now. Like T.I. daughter, when what's his wife Tiny told her that it's cool to be a single mom, like because the boy wanted to marry her, and she was like she'd rather be a single mother than be a wife. So it sounds like Cardi is not ready to take that true role as a wife, because it's hard to be a wife.
Right.
It might be even more harder to be a wife than it is to be a mother, because your child is under you. Your child will do what you want to do.
Right.
Your child, you know, gonna always love you, have that, you know, that unconditional love for you. But your husband, you know, y'all both grown, so y'all gotta, you know, give and take, compromise, give and take, have make sacrifices. You gonna have to, you know, as a woman, submit, take his control, listen to him. He gonna have to honor you, trust, all that stuff. So and a lot of women, definitely the modern woman, and Cardi B, no disrespect, is like the leader of the modern woman. She's the lead, like the head leader of the modern woman.
Not the leader.
I would say like the leader of the new school, leader of tomorrow, because modern women wants to get their bag, get their money up, worry about they children, be self-efficient. I got my business, I got this, me and my kids. So, and it sounds like Cardi had what most women want. Most real women, they want a husband, they want their children, they want a family structure. But it's like she's feeding into society. She's feeding into what so many people like. The women who listen to her music will love. The women who listen to her music are the single mothers. All the women who strippers.
Hold on, wait. I listen to her music, and I'm not single.
Right, but you agree, and you what would you say? Before you was a mother, or before you was a wife, you was a woman, and you still have that. I'm strong. I'm single. I don't need no man. Traits. So the women who listen to her music, who let's say they are married, still have them traits. They still want to have that mindset as a single mother, or you know what I'm saying? Like, men don't want to be single fathers. Some men don't want to be fathers at all. They just go away from being a father. But if they are gonna be fathers and be a husband and stuff, they try to work that out, because the statistics say that more women get divorced than men do. So that means that men are willing to work it out more. And arguing is a part of a relationship. We argue, everyone argue, but it's about how you argue, what's your arguments about, and can it be fixed? And then it's counseling. She didn't want counseling. She didn't try to work it out. All she did was say, let's go before something in the future happens. Something in the future will happen. You're gonna have more arguments. It just seems like it's the easy way to take it out. And she's famous. So you don't know who's in her DMs talking about, I could treat you better than Offset. I can do this more. Because Cardi's still young. She's an attractive young rapper, so she gonna get other dudes. Now, will she get married again, or will she have someone who's really gonna care for her? We don't know that. Cause I feel like she can be in another relationship, but she's just gonna end up with another Offset. When I mean, she end up with another rapper or entertainer, basketball player, football. She's gonna end up with another guy like that, because how she put herself out to the media, she's not going to get a successful CEO or a doctor type of dude, because those dudes are conservative. They're not gonna want her out in the club all night promoting rap music. They're gonna want her at home being a wife, and she doesn't want wifely duties. She's not ready for that. She's too young. Maybe when she's 35, 40, maybe she won't do that, but she still want to, like she said, be a free bird. She still want to go out in the streets and be out in the streets. And a real man who want to build a family, a structure, who's not an entertainer, he's not gonna want that. A regular guy, but he's still making good money. Like say he a lawyer, is not gonna want to talk to Cardi B. A doctor, a brain surgeon, because she's too wild. She's too. She want to be. She needs the Offset. That's the only type of dude that can tame her. Put it this way, Cardi needs a dude that is gonna cheat and be wild, because she likes that. Because I guarantee you, as soon as she get a dude, let's say she do luck up and get a dude that's a CEO, he's a conservative, calm brother, blue suit and tie brother. She gonna be the one. She gonna be the Offset of the relationship. She gonna be going out cheating and doing all that other stuff, going to hotels, having different dudes, and he gonna be like, Cardi just got married, but look what she doing. Her, come on, because it's the mindset, it's the music she make, and that type of music you make, you reflect off of that. That's part one of what I feel. I know you're gonna strongly disagree, but she's in that mindset of, I want to be a mother, a single mother, me and my kids, and she had a husband. She had somebody she can work with. May not be the best, but you build on what you got. I'm too real, bro.
I feel that she did take the easy way. Okay. I feel that she did take the easy way out. I feel as if marriage is hard work, especially early. Like, they only been married for 3 years, 2 years. I feel like the beginning of a marriage, even a relationship, is hard work, because you're trying to bring two different personalities together. So it's going to be arguments, it's going to be disagreements, and especially if there have been cheating already in the relationship early on. I know we had this conversation prior. I feel like as women, we come into a relationship full speed, and then if there are bumps in the road, that stops us. That stops our path. That stops our speed in this relationship. And then we slow down, and then the man speeds up. So he's probably in a place where he's ready to, be this husband to her, but he already, slowed her down. He already turned her off. He already, made it distasteful to be with him. So now it was just that little bit, to just turn her completely off. And I think that's what probably happened. It's like, he pretty much cheated on her publicly, twice, 3 times and stuff, and she probably was all in it, but he was already using up that love or that feeling that she already had for him. And now it's like she already kind of feel disgusted by him. So it was just a matter of time to just be like, I'm over it. And like you said, she has money. She probably have other people, trying to make her their lady or whatever. So she probably feel like, I got too much options. I got money. I ain't got to put up with these arguments either. And it's not the right thing, but that's what she did. I do believe she want to be free as a bird. She don't want to have to go through the whole trying to compromise and trying to be married situation and responsibility that comes with being with a wife. And that's pretty much it. Like, I honestly feel like she did take the easy way out. It's hard work to be a wife, and she didn't want to put in that work. So there's nothing to really disagree here. Now, what I would disagree with is a disagree and agree situation, because I think that she would probably be capable of getting a CAO, like you said, but then she'll probably end up walking all over that guy either, because she really do need somebody that's gonna be able to handle her, because that's just how it is. So I agree. I totally agree. But I also understand what Tiny Daughter was saying. She was saying they asked her, will she ever get married now that she's pregnant? And she was like, no, it's too much work. And it is a lot of work being married.
Can I say something?
Some women would rather be a girlfriend or a baby mama than to put in that work of being a wife. But yeah, go ahead, babe.
Okay. It's real sad how our society has came to when women, especially black women, will say it's too hard to be a wife, but it's so easy for you to be a mother, a baby mama. So you rather lay down with that man and create and conceive and make a child. And normally when you have a child, that's for the rest of your life. 18 to child 18, but you always have to communicate with the child's mother or father. So if we're adult enough to lay down and have sex and create children, we should be adult enough to understand the consequences with that, and we should be adult enough to understand tradition. You're supposed to get married before you have sex anyway. We all fail that. But to do it the right way, that's the right way. What I'm saying is, our society is failing because so many women think it's so cool to be a single mom, a baby mama. I could do this without a man. But with your child fail, your child have hard times, you will stick it out with your child and be there for your child, but you won't be there and stick it out with the man that you have with that child. It just don't make no sense. Like, the modern woman, even the modern man, people want to take the easy way out. Now, just to get all on women, I'm going to get on Offset too. He wasn't mature enough to be a husband. She wasn't mature enough to be a wife. That relationship wasn't going to work anyway. And now they just made another child, so you have another kid in this world, going to be a divorced parents or be with a baby mama, baby daddy situation. And that messes up children, knowing that he also already got different kids from multiple women. Just like Future, just like Lil Wayne, a lot of these rappers, none of these male rappers understand the idea of being a father or being a not just being a father, being a husband. Because being a father, being a mother, that's a great thing, but it's not the end all. A lot of even when these women be posting on Facebook and Instagram, proud mama, me and my kid, like, when I see that, I see that to me that's cool that you love your kids, but I just see like, okay, another woman promoting single motherhood. And at the end of the day, nothing in the wild is single. It's a male and a female. It's man and woman. It's a unity. It's marriage. This table talk is about Cardi and Offset, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna make it about marriage. Marriage is very important, and we need to stop this idea of single black woman and stop this idea of the black man just running wild and making multiple baby mamas. The black man messed up because he had multiple kids from multiple women, and the black woman messed up because she think being a baby mama is the greatest thing in the world. Like, it's sad when T.I. daughter talking about, oh, she's not ready to be a wife, but you're ready to be a mother. That's, to me, that sounds chaotic. Like, that sounds crazy to me. Like, oh, I'm ready to be a mother. You know how hard it is to be a mother? You know how hard it is to be a father, mother? You gotta change your child, beat up with your child, go to school, child get sick. It's an everyday process being a mother. What it sounds like a relationship. Being a wife is an everyday process. Some days you're not gonna want to be this, not gonna understand or agree with this, but that comes with life. It's like women are doing 50% and they need 100%. A real woman put 100%. Being a mother is only 50%. Being a wife is the other 50% that you need to be a whole woman. Now, I'm not gonna disrespect and say you're not a woman if you're not married, but it says something about you if you have multiple baby fathers. It says something about you if you are a certain age and you still not married. It says something about you if you got multiple divorces. It says something about you as a character, man or woman. It's my opinion. So, and I'm not saying I'm perfect, I know everything, but I'm saying is, all these people who say they Christians and religion and all that, every religion ties back down to marriage. I'm not the most religious person, but I'm spiritual, and I believe is marriage is a purpose on this planet for a reason. It's to build legacy, to have the family, to build a unit. That's what family for. And a single mother can't do that by herself. A single father can't do that by himself. So back to Cardi and Offset, their mindset is what messed up their relationship. His mindset, because he tried to make Cardi his baby mama instead of his wife. I'm gonna have sex with her. I like the fame. I like all this other shit. And he let off the fame control him, having sex with different women. He wasn't ready to be a father. I'd rather be a man and say, you know what, I gotta slow that down. I'm married now. I gotta carry myself a certain way. Respect my wife. She wasn't ready to be a wife because she's so easy to get thrown in the towel. She just want to be her and her child. Like, it's both of them messed up. I hold both of them accountable. I hold him accountable because he the man. He should have stepped up and did what he had to do, and I hold her accountable because she the female. She should have stepped up and did what she got to do. So I'm doing both. It's not on her and it's not all on him. It's on both of them because they both could have said, oh, counseling and stuff. Now, will Offset be a punk now? When he did mess up and publicly he tried to apologize, he did all that for her and got her back. Now, what if he do that now? Like, oh, I didn't cheat, but I don't want to get a divorce. I want us to stick it out, work it out. They gonna think, oh, call him a simp, call him a punk. Oh, he just trying to save his marriage. That's the only thing that was okay about Offset. He trying to save something, even though he messed it up. But that shows you that he's trying to work it out. Cardi like, man, I'm done. Let's walk off, go on to the next. So what Cardi gonna do now? She gonna be a single mother. Already got a rapper, baby daddy. Well, she gonna get another. She gonna get pregnant again by another rapper. She gonna be another rapper girlfriend or another entertainer girlfriend. What is her goal? She gonna be free like a bird. Free. How old is Cardi?
I'm not sure, but I do want to say that you said something.
How old is
he? I'm not sure, but we did have this conversation that it takes some people longer to understand how important family is. You know, how important is raising a child with a mother and a father in the same household. Babe, we still recording.
Oh shit. No, I'm playing. I'm just saying.
I think it takes people, especially young adults, time to realize how important is a family foundation for their children.
Right.
You know, so that's how you end up with sometimes, different baby daddies, different baby mamas. I don't think we intentionally become young adults and be like, I'm gonna be a baby mama, I'm gonna be a baby daddy. I think it takes a level of maturity to understand how important is family, how important it is to have your children in the same household with the same mother and father, and especially learning these lessons of life with fame. I'm pretty sure it's even harder to grasp that. So I won't say, men and women is their fault or whatever the case may be. I just think it's a part of growing, and it's a part of learning, and it just takes us a longer time as young adults to learn these type of lessons. And sometimes that's how we end up with multiple baby mamas and baby daddies and stuff like that. I don't think they intentionally try to do that. So
right.
It is a sad situation. I wish Cardi would have tried to seek counseling and try to work it out, because it's true what you say. Every day is a battle with kids. Every day is a learning lesson with kids. Every day, hell, we even argue with our own kids sometimes, especially the older they get, they feel like they know it all.
Right.
So if you could go through all that with your children, you should be able to go that with your spouse as well. But just with children, I guess you feel like, well, they're your own. You could deal with them. They're going to listen to you. They children, da 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 da. But it's still a battle. So she should have tried to work it out with Offset too, because it's gonna be a battle with the next person, because you're trying to get to know the next person too.
And take what you just said and put it on your kids. Imagine if when people have a boyfriend, girl, or just in a relationship, your significant other get you upset or something, you could break up with them and go with somebody else.
Right.
Imagine if your kid gets you. You know what? You getting me mad. You break up with your kid. Like, I don't want this kid no more. I want get a new kid. You can't do that.
You can't do that.
It doesn't. Your kid can sell drugs, in and out of jail. That's your kid. That's your kid.
Right.
You gotta love. You just gotta understand. That's my kid. You just gotta. So if we had that same mindset with the person we with, like, okay, this person messing up here. They did this. Now, if somebody, man or woman, but I'm not saying a woman staying in a relationship, but man keep abusing you, okay, break up with that, because he's no good for you.
Right.
Or if a man's having, like, he cheating on you multiple times, you tell him it stop. Let's say he did it one, he don't do it again, okay, but if he did it over and over, that means he don't care.
Right.
Or let's say he cheated on you, he got another woman pregnant.
Right.
Or he cheated on you and he give you an STD. So if he doing something like that, okay, because at the end of the day, you're supposed to save yourself. You're supposed to make sure you healthy, make sure you good. But if a person not doing none of that and y'all arguing about stupid shit, like, argument is it's okay, because y'all two different people with different ideas. You're gonna have arguments.
Right.
Then you say you argue with your kid, like your kid can be like, no, I like blue. No, I'm your mama, I like red. It doesn't. Y'all gonna argue.
Right.
And at the end of the
but
day,
you know what? Sorry to interrupt you. It depends how much they was arguing. Because,
right.
Man, you ever been in a relationship where all y'all do is argue all day? Like, if you argue more than you get along with your spouse, I feel like, no, you gotta end that too, because I don't want to be in a relationship where we arguing every single day.
Why y'all arguing though? She got that. That's why you need counseling, because counseling would put her back to layers to see, okay, this is the point. Y'all arguing because of this reason.
Yes, that's true. But what if you're with somebody that don't want to compromise, that don't want to listen to your point of view, that they always right? You can't really get through a person like that if they're always right, and everything that you say is irrelevant, is not important, and don't matter, or they shut down. You argue with somebody and they always shutting down, not trying to understand where you're coming from. Dealing with that for a while, even though I'm pretty sure, I don't know how long she dealt with it, but could have been that long. But still, you wouldn't want to be with somebody like that either. But I feel like in a marriage, they should have seek counseling before taking that decision of terminating the marriage.
Get a divorce. Mm-hmm. So, but that's why when you dating someone, you're supposed to have a thorough date, like probation. You know how people say like 90 days for a job.
Right.
You should be a person men and women, if you're in a relationship with somebody, y'all should be boyfriend girlfriend for at least a year,
right.
2 years. Because I feel like a full year, you can see how that person operates. Another full year, like see how they is when they get mad, see how they live, see how they job, see them every day, see how they treat their mom, their people around them. You gotta be around them for like a year or two
right.
to actually see how they operate. I would say 6 months is good because people show who they are. Like you gonna slip up between 6 months, but a year, 2 years, people show you who they are.
Right.
So they'll show you what they got. He got an anger problem. Oh, she's sneaky. And you gonna find something.
Right.
2 months being with somebody, that's their representative. 3 months represent 5 months is
right.
That's who they. But after that time, see them get mad. See them lose a job. See them go through something and see how they act. Like see them. You know what I'm saying? That's how you gonna see. Okay. Well, okay, they got potential to do this. They got potential to do that. You got to see that. And if you don't see that, you will never know who they really are.
Right.
But also, people, even if you are older, you still learn who you are too, because Offset and Cardi's in their 20s, right?
Yeah.
So they still growing and learn who they are as people. Like even though they rich and successful, that doesn't mean that you know who you are as a person.
Right.
You could be the richest person, but still trying to find who you is sexually, still trying to find what you like to do. They still growing into their really basically being an adult. Because you don't really grow into you an adult until you like, I feel like 35, 36. So you really know what you don't like, did you do like, you still growing. They in they met in their early 20s, they in their mid 20s now. They've been married for 2 years.
Right.
And then put everything that normal people go through or average people. Then put money and then put fame on top of that.
Right. Right.
That's even
more.
So that's why I say a marriage is different when you're famous, because look at Will and Jacob. I feel like as two rich, successful people, I feel like the tolerance for cheating should be a little bit more because y'all both successful.
Right.
I feel like
the temptations is more.
Right. It's like if an average dude getting 3-4 women trying to talk to him a day, and then the average woman, the women getting 10 dudes trying to talk to them. Imagine if you're a famous woman. If an average woman getting 10 dudes every time she walk in the house trying to holler and get her number, Cardi's probably getting thousands of dudes, inboxes, email, all this every moment. So she probably, like she said, you know what, me and Offset arguing every day, and I got this one dude that's inbox me like, Cardi, I don't know how you in relationship with you and Offset is, but I do you better than him. You know how niggas, if normal niggas doing that. Right. Imagine if a rich nigga be like, you know, hey, look how he treating you. I could do you better, Cardi. You know, and then whatever they do, they like, you in culture, I could get y'all. Niggas be gassing women up because what they say, the grass not always be green on the other side. Right. And I guarantee you, it was a nigga in her inbox calling her talking about, I can do this better. I guarantee you, once they divorce and finalize, I guarantee you a couple of months or a year later, she gonna be with somebody else. And I guarantee he was the main one in her inbox talking shit about Offset. Right. And that's how niggas, that's what's called backdoor. He backdooring him, saying, you know what, he do that, I never cheat, he talking all that. Right. Get him out the way, and then he could be a better dude, or he could just be running the game. Right. Just to say, oh, I hate Cardi B. And then now she get pregnant by him, and now she got 2 baby daddies from 2 different rappers. Like, come on, like, what's gonna stop? And then she gonna be, then when they grow up, then she gonna be like 35, 40, still trying to find a husband. And ain't nobody gonna want her after that.
Probably not. She probably find a husband before that when she ready. She probably just not ready right now. Like, it happens. Like, at the end of the day, she's probably 25, 26 now. You know, she needs some time to mature. Like, when you 25, 26, unless you, I'm not gonna say, what is a good age for you to say mentally and maturely a person is ready to be married? Because I feel like 25, 26 is too young, in my opinion.
I would say realistically, I would say you said 25, 26 too young. I
feel like mentally mature, I don't think a 25, 26-year-old is ready to be married.
I think for a woman, 28 is the earliest. No, the 28 is the least. After 28, and then I say for a man, I would say 30, 35.
Right.
28 for a woman, 35 for a man.
I'd say 30.
Like
I'd say 29, 30.
Because if I feel like, put it this way, if it's a dude, I feel like that's the age. But now, like I'm saying, if a dude like 38, 40, he still ain't married, okay, he a knucklehead. He just,
right.
To me. And if a woman like 25, she 29, 30, 31, she still ain't married, okay, it says something about her. Like, why nobody want to settle down with you? But you got about 4 kids with 3 different dudes.
Right.
But you single.
Right.
I'm 30 now. I might be 30. I'm thinking more like, that's how I think now. Before I would have been like, well, she's just not ready. No.
Right.
If you 30 and you got no kids, okay, you probably waiting for the person.
Right.
But if you 30 and you got like 2 or 3 kids, come on now.
Right.
You fall in love too easily. And if you a man that's 38, cause he be 40 years old, still trying to be going to the club and shit.
Right.
You 40. What are you doing?
Right.
I got dudes. I had a dude. When we got married, I was 28.
Mm-hmm.
20. I was 20 or 29.
I think 28.
So 28, and he like 32 or 33.
29.
I think he was 33. 33, 34, I think. And he telling me like, bro, you think you ready? I ain't ready for that. But I'm like, nigga, you already 33, 34 years old. Mm-hmm. And you saying I'm too young? Like, what age you trying to get married? Were you 40?
You know, and guys have that reputation that they want to be damn near in their wheelchair before they. But, I mean, they probably feel like it's too many fish in the sea to just settle for one person right now.
It is a lot of. Go ahead.
That's why I feel like being 25, 26, to me, I feel like, you haven't experienced life yet to try to be married to this one person forever. Because keep in mind, marriage is supposed to be forever. So you telling me
20 years, I'm done. No, but
so you telling me I'm getting married at 25 and I'm supposed to be married to this person till I'm like dead? Nah, let me experience life a little bit more.
But that's true.
And then
I would tell people experience life, but me experiencing life, you know what I found out?
What you found out?
That it's nothing out here. Like that waiting until when people say that, they're waiting for that right person, and there's no such thing as a right person. There's no such thing as Mr. Right or Mrs. Right or the person of your dreams. It's about who you compatible with, y'all vibe, y'all get along, and y'all got similar values, and y'all have fun together, and y'all can grow all that. Oh, I'm in love. All that can come as the relationship grow. But if y'all can get along, y'all can vibe, y'all see eye to eye, and y'all got similar core values, that's what a relationship and build on marriage.
But you could find somebody like that, and that person have demons in them that they cheaters, they this and this and this and that. So it's like sometimes it might take a while. Like you say, you could probably date somebody, and then you probably meet somebody, but you gotta date that person for like a year or so to really see the true person, or whatever. Because keep in mind, when you first start talking to somebody, everything is all peaches and cream.
Right.
Then you start seeing them for who they really are. You be like, nah, it's more deeper than just, getting along and connecting with this person. This person got other demons that they fighting that, I don't want to fight with them, honestly. Like, so I feel as if, and then on top of that, if you young on top of that, you still trying to figure out what's your demons, what's your own demons.
Right.
I feel like as you give yourself time to grow, you could come to a person and be like, yes, this and this and this, but I also have issues with trusting and this and this and this as well. Are you willing to accept me and work with me with the issues that I also have? Because I already know who I am, so I could come to you and tell you who I am and what do I have to offer and what is the demons that I struggle with.
Right.
Instead of you figuring out while I'm still trying to figure it out too. So that's why I feel like getting married too young, getting married, early 20s, mid 20s or whatever, I feel like it's too young, because I feel like, you got to get to know yourself, and to know yourself, you have to live life a little bit more. You have to experience life a little bit more.
I agree with you on everything you said. Now, I'm going to tell you, it's not really a secret, but I'm going to tell you like with men, that's why how men operate, how it's different from a woman. Tell me if I'm wrong. Women like experienced dudes, right or wrong.
Right.
That's why women
younger.
like. That's why women like older men, right? Because they more established, sex, everything. They know more. They're more established. I mean, they you know what I'm saying. So that's why women want an older person, or they want to experience stuff because they feel like that's a dude. You know what I'm saying? They know more. They can teach them stuff.
Right.
Men are not like that. On the other hand, what do men want? And they make jokes and stuff about it. But men like what?
Younger women.
Why do they like younger women? Because they're close to their virginity. They're close to virgins. That's why the whole idea of a woman should get married younger, because when let's say she get married at 19, 18, she nowadays have sex, but let's say she didn't have sex that many times. So when she got her husband, he can experience all that with her. But if you get a woman who's 35 who get married, she didn't have all these sexual partners, all this stuff. It's nothing that her husband can teach her new. She didn't been everything. You're supposed to go through that with your husband. That's a real reason why men like younger women, because younger women are more
innocent.
Not I wouldn't say innocent, but it's that virgin stuff. Because men really do like virgins. See, women really don't like virgins. Women don't want to have to teach a man how to have sex and do all this and do all. Men like oh, I'm gonna teach you how to do this. Men like that. So that's why a man can be older getting married, a woman to be younger. That's why you see a younger women with older dudes. That's like, I don't know if that's a secret, but that's the reason why men want their men don't want the woman they with have multiple sexual partners. So when you think, oh, she had multiple kids with multiple men, or she did her thought years. When men hear that, okay, nowadays you have to get used to it. It's life, we've grown. When men hear that, like, damn. So that means if she doing this with me, she did this already before. It's like it's nothing new with you. So, like, husband wants to feel like it's something I can be new. So sexually, 9 out of 10 times in today's age, you can't do nothing sexually new with your woman if like y'all get married. But you can do other things like stimulate her mind. You have to find other ways. But that's a big reason why. It's the sex thing, because men want virgins, women want experience. And with experience means you have to go trial and error. What trial and error mean? Okay, I had sex with this dude, I ain't like this. I had sex with this dude, I had a big thing over here, but I had a small thing. It's all across the board. So when you get your husband, he's like, well, can't do this with you. You didn't did this. Can't do. It's nothing new.
I'm gonna disagree with.
I'm saying it's nothing new.
I feel as if, you know, it
here
goes
she
back
goes. She
to
loves
no.
disagreeing.
I disagree
how you gonna
with
disagree
that because
with that?
I feel as
so men don't like virgins. You can't.
I don't know. I'm not a
virgins.
man. I'm not a man.
I'm
But what I know from sexual experience is that, you know, every sexual partner is different. So if you meet someone and you guys connect on, you know, on different levels, including sexual, it's gonna be a different experience with that person. You know, that's how I feel. Like, it's just gonna be different with the person that you with, and especially if this is the person that you feel like, oh, this is my forever person. The sex experience is gonna be different with that person.
But you just proved my point. What I just said.
Okay, what you said, because you making it seem like, okay, what I understood. Let me.
Did you understand what I said? Because you just explain that last part when you just said.
Let me explain
the sexual
what I
part. Go
understood.
ahead,
Let me explain what you said that I understood. I understood. Men want to be with a woman because with a younger woman because they know they have had less sexual partners.
Right.
Right.
And they can manipulate them, control them, but yeah, that's the part of it.
Okay. As a woman, my sexual experience with you is different than what I have had with other people.
Right.
Because our connection is different. So
that's what I mean. You prove my point when I just said that. But keep going.
Because every, you know, situation is different. And the way I love you, you know, it's different with our sexual
intercourse
connection. Our sexual connection. So I guess I'm giving you just the point of view as a woman or whatever. With man, it probably feel like, well, you know, she have less experience or whatever the case may be. I could show her whatever. But as a woman, I guess we don't see it like that, because for us sexual experience with people is different depending on how we feel towards that person or whatever. It don't have nothing to do with how many people, they have slept with or how many people we have slept with. My connection with you is completely different than any person that I've been with prior or whatever.
So that proved when I said today's woman, I just say my brother, I said today's woman, the mom would say what? It's not really about the sexual partners. It's about the what? Experience.
It's not the what they say. It's not the quantity. It's the quality.
But it's not. But and not what I said. I said or nowadays with women, they talk about he stimulate my mind more. He teaches. You have to teach it in other ways. So basically, what you just said was, well, I had sex with other dudes, but when I have sex with you, it's different because we vibe. It's something else with it, but it's still sex. It's like the last part. All I'm trying to say is, at the end of the day, we gotta be realistic. Human beings, just like we animalists, we gotta be A, B, black, white. At the end of the day, it's sex. Just like the last person's sex, it's like the other person's sex. What makes it different?
It's not.
What makes it different is what makes it different because we say, "Oh, we in love," or we say because we have fun. We human beings make their sexual intercourse different on their emotion. It's emotional attached. That's why you say when people say it's not good to have sex with people because you have. When people say when you have sex with multiple people, you get some of their spirits. They talking about energy and emotion. You get their energy, you get their emotion. That's what they mean. Their DNA. That's what they talking about. So you with me now, so you're gonna get some of my DNA. You're gonna get some of my energy. You can have the emotions with me. So and then like I said, different sexual partners you get, they'll draw out another emotion or their type of DNA. It's the same order, but it's different emotions from different people. But it's still, at the end of the day, people still have sex with the last person. Cardi B had sex with Offset, the new nigga, she gonna have sex with him too. But now, sex she had with Offset might be different than sex with the other dude. Does it make it worse or better, this and that? All it means is it's different because it's another dude. But she's still having sex. So dude gonna remember, oh, you had sex with him before you had sex with me. And then think about all of that. Or you did, or you can say you love me now and I'm different, but you still had sex with the last man also. Because men think, okay, when you was with him, you was telling him, oh, I love you, and it's your energy and you're different, and then you share that shit to the last man. Oh, when I'm with you, every person switch it up because it bring out another emotion. That's what I'm trying to say. Men and women, like I'm saying now, you can have a different experience with somebody, but it's the same stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because the last nigga, women was like, oh, I love you. The last nigga, like, that's running game. Don't be real. Don't run game.
I don't think it's running down because my thing is, I don't think it's running game. Because my thing is, like, I think it all goes back. I feel like it all goes back to being controlling or like being.
I didn't think we'd be controlling.
Because it's like you saying men like having sex with women that have less sexual partner or closer to their virginity than being with somebody that's older or whatever.
A woman who been with, like, let's say, what sounds a bit more appealing to you? Okay, this woman had sex with 45 guys, and like just say you write down somebody bio, like a dating app, and it shows how many sexual partners. A woman A had sex with 48 people. Woman B had sex with one person. Who you think most people going, oh shit, I'm gonna take that one because she's less ran through, she's less
right, but then you could be with that person, she have no experience, her pussy is no good, and then you go to somebody that has more experience and know what they doing in the bed. Don't y'all also want the freaks? It's contradictional.
No. See,
at the same time.
And I'm glad you brought it up. You're thinking like a woman. You just said, don't you want the person who's better because she had more sex? See, women think as a man, if he has sex with 15 women, put this dude who had sex with one woman, the dude who had sex with 15, he gonna know what he do more because he had sex more. He gonna
even with the Offset situation, who he cheated on her with strippers.
All I'm trying to say is
he cheated with her with strippers. He was gonna have a threesome with strippers.
Yes.
Like everything he did was with tricks or whatever they call them.
Right.
He didn't cheated on her with an innocent young girl.
He didn't. But
most of the time when men cheat, they don't cheat with innocent girls. They cheat with the nasty girls.
Because they know they nasty's gonna give it up more. But I guarantee you, If Offset in the future meet a woman and he trying to have sex with her, she be like, no, I'm waiting to marriage. Or she puts a barrier on him. She said, I've never had sex before. I'm waiting until I get married. I guarantee, and he really, really like her. I guarantee he'll wait out. He will have more respect.
No, he will not.
No.
He's a rapper with money.
True.
Like,
so he is a rapper. No, he is a rapper with money.
He has a lot of options.
Right, but if he meet that woman that she's very gorgeous to him, and she be like, and she say, I guarantee that men like that when you hear a woman say, no, I don't, no, you can't have me like that. You gotta wait because it's so easy to get vagina. So you can meet a woman that's telling you no, wait.
He's gonna do her like Future did that one girl that told him to wait. I'm good, love. That's what he gonna do to her. I'm good, love. Remember that the girl was telling him to wait, that she was not gonna go out of town. What he texted her? Right, I'm Future, good, love. That's what
Future that type of dude. Future don't want that.
So
Future kind
of like at the same time you saying man want virgins and this and that. No. Man want.
No, they want the freaks. Men do want the freaks.
Man want somebody they can have fun with,
right,
in the
in the bedroom. You're right,
right.
But I'm saying they want to build
found virgins and was like, nah, I can't do that because they know they can't run through her or do nothing crazy to her because they less experience.
No,
so
but okay, but I'm saying
that part just threw me off.
No, but
that's
I'm saying,
why I was like,
but you think like I'm saying though, one thing about you're not proposed to as being a wife. That's what I'm trying to say.
Now, switching the conversation up. Nicki Minaj, do you think that she did it right? She waited till she was 37 years old. She did her thing. She was in a very long relationship with Safari. They never had a kid. They never got pregnant. She never got pregnant that we know of. She dated a couple of people after that, but eventually she got her husband at 37 and now she's about to have a child. That's why I feel like sometimes I feel like if that's I feel like she wasted some time with Safari, but I think she cheated on him or something like that. But I feel like now she's more mentally prepared to be a wife than what she was earlier.
True, but if you 37, I'm saying I said what I said. 35 is the cutoff age for a male. So she's 2 years past an average male. So if you 37 as a woman finna get married, I'm mark my words, she and her husband won't be married. They won't be married that long. They're gonna get divorced. She gonna be a single mother also.
What is being ready? I guess being ready for marriage for you. What is, because it has to be more than just age. Like I feel like it's more than just age. I feel like if you're not mentally prepared to be a wife, even when it comes to like those arguments and stuff like that, if you don't understand that in a relationship there's going to be argument and disagreements and stuff like that, you shouldn't be getting married or whatever, especially if you know that marriage is supposed to be a long-term situation. It's supposed to be forever. So if you don't understand that you're going to be married and arguing and having disagreement and also going through changes in your body and all this stuff, you shouldn't be getting married. And I feel like at 25, 26, people don't understand that, a relationship, especially a marriage, is hard work. So I think it does take more time. So I think even though she is older, 37 is probably a little bit older, but I think that's probably was the right timing for her. I feel like everybody have their own timing.
True. Just think about it. She's 36, 37.
I think she's 37.
By the time her child is a grown up, like, come on, how old she gonna be? Like, that's why I'm saying age is important because we can Google it, we can look up some research. To me, building a family, you need to be a young man and woman. I'm not saying 12 and 13, but you wonder why they was getting married at 13, you a man at 16, because they know those years of growing up and the children and all that, you want to grow. Because your husband and wife is supposed to grow into like adulthood together. That's what makes the bond of husband and wife stronger. Because I was reading a book and I was doing research where I was like, why do they want, because I was thinking that too, like, you want to get married at a certain age when you're ready. And marriage is not always about when you're ready. Marriage is sometimes about growth. You want to grow with that person.
1 second. Sorry, 1 second.
technical difficulties. Now I'm playing,
yeah, we
smoke not bother you, right?
It's bothering me.
My bad. My baby a good girl. She don't smoke, drink. She a good girl. But
I don't know those things.
Right, but nah, but I don't put. People may think that I sound like you said. We had a conversation. Say I sound like a womanizer, or I sound like I hate women. Or people might say you sound like you. I like this conversation. People might say you sound like you hate this new generation, or you just hate being in this generation. No, I'm not saying none of those things. I'm not a womanizer. I don't hate my generation. All I'm trying to say is I know what my generation messed up at. I see it.
It's not.
And you have to take accountability of what you know. We didn't start it, but we damn near put it this way. We didn't start it. The car. We didn't start the We got the gas. We got the car on E, and we had multiple times to be like, you know what, the car on E. Let me go fill it up. Now this bitch is we walking now because we didn't decide to fill the car. We didn't decide to fill our values up, and we around here walking on E on our values.
We put our values in other stuff. We put our value in other stuff.
Like getting the bag, we put our values on. Right. Getting money, being a single parent,
getting a career. We put our value in getting careers. We put our value in, you know, even men nowadays they not putting their back out there for women like that no more. They taking care of their stuff first,
right,
and then afterwards worrying about other stuff or whatever. So, but where that came from past experience, seeing their fathers, seeing their grandfathers, seeing, you know, the men in their life, you know, putting their health in the line for their family, and then, you know, they're dying early and leaving their wife here for their wife to remarry and stuff like that. So that's why men move differently, women move differently. I don't feel like it's our fault. I feel like it's just, people might say generational curses or whatever. You know, I don't know, but
so what this title is going to be? We went from Cardi B,
we went all over,
but we still talking about relationship. So before we close out, so let the audience know what are some, because I feel like I don't know if you feel like our society. I don't say this on our dream, but our society is like in the shit like just at the bottom. What can we do to better it? Like what can you tell man and women, relationships, marriage, tied all together? What can you tell the single woman who wants a husband? We can tell the single man, or tell people who want to be in a relationship, or tell society, like, how can we make this better?
I feel like you said we have to come back to our original morals and our original beliefs that have gotten lost as time has gone by.
Good girl, my bad.
Please, I don't do those things. But how we gonna get there, I don't know. Like, we have to read books. Like, we have to go back to reading books, going back to, you know, but I honestly feel that find yourself first. Find yourself first. Find who you are first as a person. You know, you can't go into a relationship broken. You can't go into a relationship not knowing who you are. Like, that's why I feel like 20s is too young, in my opinion. 20 is too young. I'm 30 something, and I'm still finding out stuff that hurted me in my childhood.
You know what? Not to cut you off, but I agree with you on that. I gotta look at it like this. Our generation, our society today, we can't live like a past society because we on a whole new world. So I do agree with you. You should be mentally ready before you get married, or you should know who you are before you do anything in life. So I agree with you now. You should know who you are. But like you said, if you really broken and you go into a relationship, you can damage yourself more and that person. Then you just fucked up two people.
Right.
So I agree with you on that.
Now, what I would not do that I have learned in my past life is, you know, be quick to have babies with other people. I will definitely wait for my husband or my wife for that. You know, that's one thing. Me and him, we wish we would have had all our babies together. But
right, and we love our children.
We love our children
a lot, but it's not, when people say that, it's not saying, oh, you regret having them.
Right, no, we don't. But raising them in the same household,
that's important. We would never know what that means.
Right.
Because like you like one thing about life, you don't get redos.
Right.
That's why you like, because you always say what if, because all it is just what if. What if we did have children? We would never know to the next life. And we won't remember who we are.
Right. So because we even said, what imagine if we did met each other when we started having children, early 20s, late in our teens. Would we even been together to this day? Because I wasn't the person who I wasn't the person who I am now when I was 18, 19 years old.
But do you know that? So it'll work out two ways. Either we met each other. Let's say, how old you is? Let's say you was 18 and I'd be what, like 17, like 16,
right?
And we went from
cougaring out here.
Chill, bro. Okay, we went through that age, right?
Right.
And let's say all the stuff you did in all your relationships from 18 to now, all the shit you ever did,
right?
You put it on our relationship. All the shit I ever did from 16 to now,
right?
Do you think we would have made it through all that?
Or what if we would have not put all?
But let's say, but that means we would have grew together.
Right.
But that's a lot.
That's a lot to do with.
You did.
Right.
But then we still be here. That's a strong bond.
That is a strong bond.
That's what I'm saying, and that's what I think marriage is supposed to be like, that strong ass breakable bond.
But who knows if we would have been strong enough to even handle that?
True.
Because if that's the case, we probably would have been with our person then, you know? Because we would have worked it out with the person that we was with back then, but we wasn't strong enough to even deal with that.
And that's why I say our society messed up, because we have to teach our children, the next generation, to be strong enough to fight through those mishaps and trials and tribulations. That's how you build. Because all we did was we make broken families. It's like the truth hurts. Like I had to realize that, like, I made broken families. Me having 2 children, having children from different women, I made a broken family. My children are not in a traditional household. They would go to this person. They come see me on the weekend. That's a broken that's a broken home. You could say blended family, all that, but that's one thing about me as I'm getting older as a man. I know I gotta be real. I gotta be tell the dead honest truth. That's a broken family to me. I made a broken family. Now, how can I deal with it? How you make it the happy parts of it? Be in your children's life. Have them be with their brothers and sisters. Have them be with their stepbrothers. Understand, family is strong. No matter if we didn't all come from the same person, we're a family though. Right. That's how you can erase some of that. But in the back of your mind, like, I made a broken family. I put my child in these predicaments because I couldn't keep my thing in my pants and know a woman and build with her. I just going off sexual or being lust or going for the moment. I'm saying that's one thing about people. People need to understand what they messed up at. Right. I can admit that it's a broken family. If you put it this way, if you're not married to that person, any person, baby mamas, baby daddies, it's a broken family. Right. You just made children out of wedlock. That's why people say out of wedlock and all that, because if you just had a child and y'all not married, y'all just made a broken family. You damaged that child somehow, some way, because it's not a traditional way. Mm-hmm. Mama and daddy coming home, you see mama, daddy. You see both of you, know what I'm saying? Both of you, not daddy here, mama there, gotta call. It's all crazy. That's it to me. That's just how I see it. Now, you can make light of it, co-parent and have a good situation, but we fucked up. I'm saying that. People who do, and it's not just us, it's multiple people who got that. Right. And that doesn't mean you can't have a successful marriage, because we had people from other relationships. We just know what we messed up at, what we did wrong, and we brought it to this relationship. Right. And you can work on that. That's the positive side of getting to know who you are. Getting to know what you don't like and do like, and having fair relationships. So when you find out a good relationship, you can put all that, what you did in the past, do what you not to do, and do what you're supposed to do. Right. To me, then we come together. That's why me and you match so good, and we do vibe, because we know what we did in our past and what we need to work on. Because like you said, we met each other at 16, 18, or even you 21 and I'm 18. Hell no, we probably won't be together right now, because what makes me any different than the other people that you had a relationship with and broke up with? Well, I'm just magically like, I'm going to stick it out with you. Like, no, I would be stupid to even think of that. Like, it's not fairy tale, it's real lit life. Right. And people probably love those people at that moment in time. Right. But it didn't work out for whatever reason. and y'all go y'all separate ways. So, only thing is with me and you, I feel like how can we build and like I don't want to say ups and downs, but I ain't gonna say fuck no relationship, but no relationship that you've been through with somebody. Like me and you haven't been through anything. How can we ever go through something like, oh, we've been through this and this together?
Right.
Everything, not say peach and cream, but I mean, but maybe you don't want to have that type of. I don't know. Let's say me and you married, like say 10 years from now.
I feel like we have different type of
battles. Been through stuff together.
No, I feel like at a certain age or we're gonna go through this. We just need to cut this off because we have the whole dialogue.
We should do a part 2.
Right, but at this point, I feel like the struggles we had with our previous relationship, it's gonna be a different type of struggle for us because now we on a whole totally different mindset.
Right.
So we might be on some other what business we gonna build together.
And that could be the trial and tribulations.
That's gonna be our trial and tribulations because we on different mindset. We on different levels in life.
So let's say we build a business and it fails.
Right.
And
how we gonna come back from that?
Right.
Stuff like that. So I think our trials and tribulations as adults now in a marriage is gonna be different than the trials and tribulations that we went through when we was in a relationship younger with other people.
I just had an epiphany.
Yeah, you felt that?
No, that couldn't make sense because what would you rather have? You rather have, oh, he cheating and we going through fighting and breaking cards and people going searching through your phone, not you changing your phone, or damn, babe, we was doing this business, it didn't work out. Let's see what else we gonna do. Right. Or damn, babe, I need you to go here. Oh, we finna go out together. We going like.
Right.
To me, I do want to have that. I have a failed business. Oh, she cheated on me. Oh, we going out of town. This or you know what I'm saying. We get stranded somewhere together. We gotta come like something that we go something like that. Mm-hmm. Trial and tribulation instead of the typical nigga. You know what I'm saying.
Right.
He doing this, or she doing this. I don't trust her. This, or they fighting. They fought each other. She called the police. Like normal shit we always hear.
Right.
Like you know what I'm saying.
Right. We on some other stuff.
And on that note, like, comment, subscribe, and write down what's the trials and tribulations you want to go through with your spouse. And tune in soon, I don't know when, to Harsh Reality Podcast, where I tell you the harsh reality of this society.
Yeah, because I be telling him to be nice. So this is not.
Oh, this nice me, and I still went.
His nice him. So if y'all want to hear the raw and uncut.
But you a good, she ain't no good girl. I knew she was no good girl.
The raw and uncut.
Are you nasty? How you say my name?
Alex.
All right. This time.
It's time to go.
You finna, what's that word you said?
Uncock. I'm sorry. I'm sleepy, guys. But I hope you guys enjoyed Pillow Talk. We'll be back with another conversation next week. As Alex said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, it's he.
And it's Alex.